All right, what's up, everybody? Hey, I'm Evan, and I just got the worst haircut I've ever gotten in my life. I walked into the barbershop and I was like, "Hey, I need a haircut. Can you make me look like a self-respecting adult male?" And he goes, "Jamie Lee Curtis and Freaky Friday? You got it, right here." And you're all loaded up. In other celebrity comparisons, one time, an off-duty mall Santa told me I looked like James McAvoy if James McAvoy was allergic to peanuts but just kept fucking eating them. An off-duty mall Santa said that shit to me. Apparently all he wanted for Christmas was to hurt my feelings. He succeeded. I wanted to fire back at him, but I didn't know what to say, so I was just like, "Hey, well, opinions are like assholes. Yours is way less important to me than mine." What are you supposed to do to get back at Santa? Like, make out your Christmas list and you're like, "This year for Christmas, I want Santa to shut his fucking mouth. Eating all the cookies, son of a bitch. Leaving me a box of fucking socks. Fuck you." It's good to be back here in downtown Hattiesburg. This is wonderful. I used to live here, but then my wife and I, we moved. Now we're living in Midtown Hattiesburg. It's nice. It's way nicer, and by that, of course, I mean it's way closer to Taco Bell. Rent's a little higher, but I think it's worth it. I'd gladly pay an extra $50 a month if my tacos aren't soggy. It's just that shit is worth it to me. I like being down here in Hattiesburg, downtown Hattiesburg, because they have this weird tradition. It's my favorite thing ever. Every Christmas, they line the sidewalks with those paper bags, and then they put a lit fucking candle inside of them. I've seen more of those knocked over and on fire than I have doing what they're supposed to be doing. Whose idea was that? Like, hey, how can we make the neighborhood a little more festive for the holidays? Huh. Well, why don't we burn down part of it? Turns out that's like a fundraiser for the high school or whatever, which explains why they never put any bags in front of my fucking house. Because if it comes down to my $10 or your kid getting to put on the world's worst performance of the Nutcracker, I'm going to go take that $10, buy 3 pizza Lunchables, stack them all up on top of each other, and eat like a fucking king. Fuck your kids' theater scholarship. I don't need it. Nobody needs it. Oh, man. I can tell some of you didn't like that joke. That's all right. It's all right. If you don't like any of my jokes, just perform that pretend that I'm doing jazz comedy, just listen to the jokes that I'm not telling, and then you'll really get it. Opinions are like assholes. Anybody's can be reshaped. That reminds me, I'm married. I don't know why. I get it. You guys will clap when Berlin gets married, but not me. That's nice. It's very nice. I wanted to tell you, before we get out of here, about how I decided that I was gonna get married. I was out with my now wife one time. It was our 3rd date. And we were drinking. We got really drunk. We went back to my place and we started, getting after it or whatever, as the people do. And I quickly realized that I'm way too drunk. Way too drunk. I'm basically struggling up there, and she can tell. And then all of a sudden I realized that I'm about to throw up. Keep in mind, this is our 3rd date, so I don't know yet if she's the kind of chick that would be impressed if I threw up mid-stride and just kept going. Found out a few years later, no, she's not. She hates that, actually. One of her least favorite things. So what I did was I jumped up and I sprinted into the bathroom and slammed the door and started throwing up. The thing that you should know about me, I'm not like a gentle vomiter or anything like that. I have this disease that I like to call scream puking. Basically, anytime I throw up, it sounds like I just found out my brother was murdered. Just a lot of screaming and crying and tears. It's awful for everybody. So put yourself in her shoes for a minute here. She's just gone home with a guy that she barely knows, and he is clearly not enjoying himself up there. And then all of a sudden, he sprints to the bathroom, slams the door, and starts screaming and crying and retching. So she did what any sane person would do, I guess. She came up to the door, real soft, very nice. She said, hey, Evan, I just wanted to say that it's okay if you're gay. That's how I knew that I was going to get married. Not because I thought that our life together would be full of these fun little stories like that, but because I had to prove that bitch wrong. You know what I mean? Gay, all right, I got you. Yeah, we're going to get married in a fancy little sanctuary. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to get one of our friends to officiate it so that it's tasteful, but not too Jesus-y, you know what I mean? You're going to walk down the aisle to the theme song of Love Actually. God, isn't that movie great? Oh my God, I know, it's fantastic. You're going to wear a beautiful cream dress and those lovely pearls that your sweet grandmother gave to you, and you're going to look like a goddamn angel. Who's gay now? My name is Evan, you guys are super nice.